Howdy folks, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a short one. It's our 10,000 or 10K subscriber celebratory video. I'm not calling it a giveaway, a subscriber giveaway video, because I'm not specifically giving a subscriber or two subscribers any tangible item. I have a red tray. If somebody wants a red tray, maybe I'll do a giveaway for that. Instead of doing a subscriber giveaway, I wanted to do this subscriber like celebratory thing to celebrate 10,000 subscribers. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I said, what would be the best benefit for not only subscribers, but all viewers of the channel? Because I get a lot of questions emailed to me about various things about these vintage motorcycle carburetors in particular, where I get parts from. There's a lot of comments on that in certain videos where you get parts from. That's scattered across how many 200 and something videos that are in my channel portfolio now, right? There's got to be a better way to kind of consolidate all that. So what I did was I established an internet forum, an old school style internet forum. I really like the layout and the fonts and the way it's set up, the old school, no BS. Not like Discord where you have all the bells and whistles and all that crap with, video. And it's really designed, it was originally designed, as I understand it, for the gaming community, We're not gaming or anything like that. We need to exchange information, but you can do like file attachments and photos and things like that on forums, just like you can on those, Discord type things or other social media. I did not want to do a social media thing because it's dumb. The forum, I think, is the best way to do it. Now, I'm going to put the link to the forum right here, and it'll remain up for the rest of the video. And then, so just write it down. It's not like a domain name. You subscribe to a domain name, and that links to another website. In this case, would be the forum. Maybe in the future, I'm not going to do it right now because it's a pretty simple, URL to put into your browser and then just bookmark it, right? This is not just for subscribers. I am not limiting this to just subscribers on the channel. Number one, I don't know how to do that. And I know like the one I'm referring to on, what is it called? Discord, is the one from Superbike Surgery, Jimbo's channel over in the UK. He does excellent work. But he only limits access rather to his Patreon subscribers to get into the Discord server. And so I didn't really like that concept. 90.8% of the viewers on my videos are non-subscribers. They're not subscribed. Now, I guess I could complain about that, but I'm not going to because other creators do. And, I think that's probably stupid. The thing is, if you're a subscriber, it means that you're just subscribing to the channel for the purposes of essentially getting notified for when I put a new video up. It's kind of like a magazine subscription. You subscribe, you get the magazine when they put out magazines, that is, in the mail, monthly or bi-monthly, whatever. And if you're not subscribed, you don't get the magazine. So in this case, that's really what the subscriptions are for. Yes, they play a role in my analytics. Yes, they play a role in the revenue stream for the channel. But my understanding is not a very large role. And since 90.8% viewers are non-subscribers, if I limited access to that forum to subscribers only, just think about it from this point. Let's say you're a subscriber, you go in the forum, you have a serious problem with something you just can't solve on an old Honda or Cayenne carburetor or, brake problem, I don't know, whatever it might be. The one person that might be able to solve your problem might be that non-subscriber viewer that happens to also join this forum. You see what I'm saying?
My objective is to also personally participate as often as I can do as time allows.
So that's the best way to do it, is to just open it up to everybody. That's why I'm calling this a celebratory action instead of a giveaway. I'm not giving anything away except bringing us all together into one central location to share knowledge. Because that's what I do these videos for. I don't live off this revenue. I have other revenue. I use the revenue to help the channel out, develop content, buy a few tools, and that's about it. And of course, the other thing I'm using this revenue for is this forum is going to be ad-free. I've already subscribed to the ad-free function on this forum where there's not going to be any banner ads. So I think that's pretty cool. I'd like to have a file database like for service manuals. I don't really see an option for that on this server that I'm using, this ProBoards. There's files that are stored like in attachments. Like if somebody uploads a picture or something, that's considered a file the way it looks like to me. I don't know. I'm kind of new at this. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably subscribing to a file hosting service, which will also be covered by the channel revenue. There'll be no fees, nothing from viewers or subscribers to access that. And then we'll link in the appropriate category or board so you can access that information and people can put up, or I'll put up, whatever I got. As long as there's no copyright violation or anything like that, then I'm good with that. So that's all stuff we got to work out. So finally, try it out. Go on there and log in. Remember, the link has been here all along as far as the URL goes. Tell me if there's any problems. I'm a noob at this, although years ago I used to run a BBS in the 90s on the other house, which was a lot of fun. I was really good at that because I mastered all that software. The 90s were a long time ago for me, folks, all right? I got kids that are older than the 90s, and I got one kid that turned 40 the other day, so that was a long, long time ago, and I'm working my way through it. So again, let me know if there's a problem. Let me know if you have a login problem. Let me know if there are ads and they're lying to me. If there are, then I'll go after them and say, hey, what WTF, and any other problem like that. Let me know your suggestions as far as what other categories or boards, subboards to put. We'll move on from there. So I just came up with a list of things to put in there, including commenting on these YouTube videos. Just don't be an arse, as I put it in there. Constructive criticism, always welcome. I think that'll work out well. At the end of this video also will be my email along with this ProBoards thing. And then just email me if you have a comment or concern about the forum itself, because I don't even know how to do that inside the forum. I'm sure you can reach out to admin on the forum, but I haven't figured it out because I can't look at it from the way you'd see it. When I log in, I'm logging in as an admin, so I may not see the exact same screen. So I'd appreciate it if you do that. So give it a shot. And subscribers, non-subscribers, viewers, go on in there, participate, join up, and become a member, and then introduce yourself. There's a category and a board for that. And then if you want, and then, start participating. I think we can build this up into something that answers a lot of people's questions, because I can tell you one thing. I have solved many, and I mean many, challenges on things like this. Video forthcoming on this, by the way, by using internet forums. In fact, I was in them this morning on a different one, reading about problems that I have on this rear wheel, this brake. I cannot count the number of times that I have solved problems by reading answers in existing internet forums. They're a great, fantastic resource. I hope you take advantage of it. So that's it on this video. I hope you really get something out of the forum, and I hope you understand that I'm not giving anything away to a subscriber. All right, well, hopefully we'll see you on the boards. We'll see you in the channel. We'll see you on the comments. Until then, as always, thanks for watching. Don't just repair, restore. And we'll catch you on the next video.